Thank you so much for 50,000 subscribers. Today I'll be answering 50 questions. Since I didn't do a 30,000 subscribers and a 40,000 subscribers special, I'll be doing 3 things for 50,000 subscribers. The first thing is the country reveal, the second thing is the 50 questions I'll be answering, and the third thing is something that I'll show at the end of the video. I was going to host an object camp kind of thing, but because this year is a very important year for me because I have a lot of important exams this year. So I'll be busy and I don't think I'll be able to host it. So I'll have to do that in the future or probably like when I'm free. Sorry. I've actually thought of like revealing where I was from. Although I have several things that kind of like show that hints of where I'm from. But now I'm gonna reveal where I'm actually from. So yeah, I'm from Singapore. That's where I'm from. I was born here and I currently live here.
Most people online call me Rekati, but my real name is Colin.
That is the answer to the first question of this video. Remember how I said that I'm going to be busy this year, and I also said that I'm from Singapore? That brings me to the second question of the video. How old am I? I'm 15 turning 16, and for people who are 15 turning 16 in Singapore, we have to take national exams this year, and I will be taking a national exam called the O levels. So it's a very important exam. It kind of decides where you're going after secondary school. That's why it's really important.
My favorite planet in the solar system is Neptune. My favorite color is blue, followed by green, and then purple. I'm not very sure who my first subscriber is, but I'm going to assume that it's the person you see on the screen. But when I try to search his channel up now, I couldn't find his channel, so I'm not sure if the person changed their channel name. But yeah, I assume this is my first subscriber since this was a video I posted when I only had like 3 subscribers. I don't really have a favorite YouTuber since I like a lot of YouTubers equally, but I have a favorite YouTube channel and it's Jack and Jellify. My favorite game is Undertale, but I have not played the game before, but I've watched people play the game a lot on YouTube. My music was actually inspired by Undertale. Like, I actually started making music because of Undertale. When did I start posting? I actually started posting in 2020 on another channel, but I started posting on this channel in 2021.
Am I a Murder Drones fan? I think I can consider myself a Murder Drones fan since I've watched all the episodes and I really enjoyed it. Also, the soundtrack is really good.
What do I use to animate? I use an app called Sketchbook to draw, and I use CapCut to animate and edit videos. My biggest fear isn't exactly about death, but it's something related to death, and that's dying without being fully understood. Because throughout my life, I have many ideas, thoughts, and things of certain things I feel or think about, but no one seems to understand my ideas or thoughts. How often do I want to draw or draw? I draw every day. Do I like bananas? Yes, they're one of my favorite fruits. Do I play DOS? And what made me like the game? I played DOS in 2023 and I really like the game because I like the feeling where I travel through the hotel and the feeling of getting closer to the end with every door you open. But I usually end up dying at the greenhouse and at door 100. However, I remember beating the game before the greenhouse update. What inspired me to make music? My main inspiration for my music is video game music, but I was first inspired by Undertale and then Friday Night Funkin'. How long have I been a BFDI fan? Since 2019. Do I like Thomas and Friends? I remember watching a lot of Thomas and Friends when I was younger, and I used to have a toy where Thomas could be on and he could like move, and you could like build the track for him to move on. So yeah, I like Thomas and Friends, but I don't watch it anymore, but I remember watching a lot of it when I was younger. What's my favorite band? Probably The Living Tombstone. Why do you plant a C4 in my house 10 hours ago? That wasn't me. It was probably an imposter. An imposter among us. Who is my most favorite BFDI contestant? For me, my most favorite BFDI contestant as of now is Fanny, because despite how much hate she feels, she is actually a really caring person towards several people such as her team and towards Bubble. And my second most favorite BFDI contestant is Bottle because she's cheerful and carefree, and seeing her on screen makes me happy. And if you're talking about the first season of BFDI, my most favorite character for that season is probably Leafy, since that was the character I wanted to win ever since the first episode when I watched BFDI. But now my most favorite character overall is Fanny. And for BFDI A, my most favorite character is Fries because he prefers working alone and he's quite funny sometimes. So he's my favorite character in BFDI A, and I actually wanted him to win, but he got eliminated. My favorite food is Japanese and Korean ramen, especially the spicy one. The drink you're seeing on the screen right now is my favorite drink. My favorite inanimate insanity character is probably Knife. Do I have Roblox? Yes, I have Roblox. And for my username, I'll be revealing it in the future, but not now. How long do I take to make a video? Most of the time, I take around an hour to make YouTube shorts, and for longer videos, I may take several hours more, 2 or 3 hours if I'm putting more effort into the animation. What's my most favorite thing to do? My most favorite thing to do is probably making music or drawing, but sometimes I do it so much that I kind of get bored of it, so I may do something else like playing the piano or probably watching some YouTube. What's my most favorite thing to search on Google? My most favorite thing to search on Google is about animals, followed by outer space. Do I have a Pinterest account? I do not have a Pinterest account yet. What's my favorite fruit? My favorite fruit is probably banana, but my most favorite fruit flavor is orange.
What's my favorite restaurant? My favorite restaurant is probably Caesarea, but that may change in the future. Can I eat some spicy peppers? It really depends on how spicy it is, but I like eating spicy food, so I think I can probably eat some spicy peppers. How evil is Bingo Goober and how done are his friends with his antics? His friends are still friends with him, but they hate him. Like, they are frenemies with him, especially Rackety and Bingo Goober, they're like frenemies. Why did I burn down your house? Wait, what? I didn't do that. It must have been the imposter among us.
Can we please play Skibidi Toilet Tower Defense, please?
Maybe somewhere in the future. Did I comment on the Bucket Joy video? Yes, I did.
Am I Sigma? I don't know. Let's ask ChatGPT. Since ChatGPT said yes, let's just assume it's a yes. Do I have plans to do longer videos? Yes, I do have plans to do longer videos in the future, but most of my videos will still be shorts.
Don't you wanna battle to win a prize?
But what is the prize?
A BFDI.
What fandoms am I in? Probably Friday Night Funkin', then This World, and Battle for Dream Island.
When the light is running low and the shadows start to grow.
Who is my favorite small animator? I've seen several small animators on YouTube that animate really well, but I don't have a specific animator that is my most favorite, but I think their animations are amazing. What inspired me to animate? I've seen so many animations on YouTube, and I've spent a lot of time watching cartoons on TV when I was younger. Before I started posting my animations on YouTube, I spent a lot of time drawing comics and characters. I wanted to animate, so I could make videos of my drawings. Due to me watching a lot of animations on YouTube, that was what inspired me to animate. How fast can Bingo Goober eat a banana? Let's see. Question 43. Can you feed me? I've been your... Why do people steal my animations? People steal my animations maybe either because they like them or they want more views. I'm usually okay with re-uploads if they credit me and if they make some changes. But last year, someone re-uploaded my animation, removed my watermark, gave no credit to me or the animation it was based off. The person did not credit even after I requested. Even though the video had a few changes, what made me upset was that the video cropped off my watermark, as if it was intentional that the person did not want to acknowledge my effort or the work I have put in for the video. Their version got around 8 to 9 million views, while mine only got around 3 million, and some accused me of lying despite me uploading proof that I did animate my version. I eventually sent a copyright strike, my first and hopefully the only one, because it made me really uncomfortable. Do I like dino nuggets? Since I think chicken nuggets are quite nice, I probably like Dino Nuggets too. What's my most favorite Roblox game? I have two Roblox games that are currently my most favorite, those being Forsaken and Then This World. But there are other Roblox games that I also like too, such as Bee Swarm Simulator and Murder Mystery 2. What inspired me to make this channel? My inspiration to make this channel was because of another channel. I had another channel before this channel, and that channel didn't hit 100 subscribers at that time. So I created 3 alt accounts. One of the alt accounts was called Rackety1234. So Rackety1234 subscribed to that channel, so I could increase the subscriber count of that channel. But I think YouTube removed all the 3 alt account subscribes from that channel, so in the end, all my 3 alt accounts didn't really increase the subscriber count of that channel. So from 2022 onwards, I went on to use Rackety1234 to just post random videos. But slowly over time, I turned Rackety1234 into a channel posting memes, into a channel where I actually post music and animations, and now Rackety1234 is my main channel. And the funniest part is that the channel that I use Rackety1234 to subscribe to didn't even hit 100 subscribers as of now, while Rackety1234 is at over 77,000 subscribers. What are my thoughts on Friday Night Funkin'? Friday Night Funkin' is a nice game because the music sounds good to me, I like the visuals, and the animations are good. So Friday Night Funkin' is one of my most favorite games. But it isn't my most favorite since there are other games that I like more, but Friday Night Funkin' is one of my most favorites.
Do I like Minecraft? Yes, I like Minecraft. Although I have the game but don't play often, I've watched a lot of Minecraft videos over the years and I like the game. Also, I went to watch the Minecraft movie. Chicken Jockey! Do you think pizza is yummy? Yes, I like pizza, and pizza is one of my most favorite foods. At some point of time, pizza was actually my most favorite food, but now it's one of my most favorite but not my most favorite. So yes, I think pizza is yummy. I like pizza. Remember how I said I was going to do 3 things for this video? I've done the country review, answering 50 questions, and the third thing will be the second most voted option on the poll I showed earlier in the video. So I was working on an animation called Basics in Behavior Magenta, and the option was I was going to release the remix for the animation before I release the whole animation. However, sadly, the animation has been cancelled and I will no longer be working on it as I have lost motivation over time and I've become increasingly busy. So I won't be just showing the remake but also showing what I have done for the animation so far and more info and art of what was going to happen in the animation. Closer to the end of the animation before I stopped working on it, the quality started to decrease as I started losing motivation. Sorry about not finishing the animation. I'm also sorry that this video took very long to release because I started working on this video from around the start of 2025 and over 6 months have passed and since then I am still working on this video. And once again, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for 50,000 subscribers. I will be showing the animation now.